Hello and welcome to Blind Productions. I'm Dez, and today I am finally getting into doing 3D stuff. I know I've been talking about it for a little while, but I'm finally doing it, putting my money where my mouth is. For today's video, I decided to do the Kokiri Emerald from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, because it's fairly simple, and with the art style, with the technology available at the time the game was made, everything in the game is very polygonal, and so I figured that would make it a lot easier to do the modeling and using reference, as you can see that I've used for this, and it was just a fun little piece to make for one of my first major projects. So the program I'm using is a free program you can get online. It's called Blender, and it is fairly straightforward and simple to use. It's got a number of more advanced controls than what I ended up using, but if you're looking to get into 3D modeling and whatnot, it's a pretty good one. I also used a online resource called Tinkercad, and Tinkercad is a cool online resource that you can use to look at other things people have made, 3D printed and 3D modeled, and post stuff that you've made yourself. So I'll put a link to that in the description so you can go check that out if you are interested in that. And then from there, I used my Robo R1 3D printer to just print it out, and then I glued it together, primed it, painted it, and yeah, it was pretty straightforward once I got the modeling done. So at its longest, it is about 1.5 inches, and I made it that big because we have a very small little display case that you'll see here at the end of the video that I wanted it to be able to fit into. So yeah, that's why I made it so small. I know to scale in the game, it'd probably be closer to about the size of the palm of your hand. But yeah, so that's about everything I have for this video today. Stick around later in the video. I have a special announcement coming up, and I will leave you to enjoy the rest of this with some music. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to keep up with all of my content. Also, feel free to support me on Patreon. Remember that all the money that I make for the rest of this year will go to disaster relief for the many different events that have happened throughout the year. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week.